So I'm back. Let me try to get my microphone working. Okay, get in a good position. Just took a shower after doing sports. Okay, got my evening night haircut. No, it's not that I'm going to stream for long, probably just an hour or such. So let's get going. There's not a lot to talk about. So we're starting just where we stopped, and know that we have a problem with this brush function. Luna is a little bit irritated for today. Warum so unruhig? Was ist für ihn? Okay. She doesn't want to be on the lab. Let have it. Yeah, there are some times when she really likes to be on my laptop and really sleep on it. Sometimes she doesn't. Maybe it's because I'm speaking. I don't know. Maybe they develop the habit that they realize that when I'm speaking, something is going on, and that they then don't want to be they kind of want to avoid me then. Yeah, they are very intelligent. They also learned not to step on the keyboard. I don't think that they know what they are doing, but they know that the keys are somehow a little bit bad. I think they don't understand why, but they're just avoiding the keys of the keyboard, which is nice for me. Because at the start I was really thinking about how do I do this. They are always typing on the keyboard. Yeah, my cats are always typing it on the keyboard, and I was like, oh shit, how do I stop this? So we have a problem here, and that is we have a rotate function, and we don't know when it is used correctly, and it's also buggy. Yeah, so we have a problem with the rotation. So instead of showing what it does and testing it out, I know we just tested this out a couple of hours ago. I will just try to clean this up to make this simpler, because I think the main problems that we do have come from simplifications. Yeah, that we have problem with simplification functions. Rotation is called on the offset is changed in when they rotate. They have an offset, and this offset has to rotate with the object, and for some reason it just doesn't work as it is supposed to, and we have to look up where we set the offset. So I'm in the wrong class, by the way. So for example, set scene cell fix vector 30 for the offset. And this works when this object is out of the pick function. And this makes it really weird. So why is it working when we are doing it in one case, but in another case it isn't? So no, okay. I want to maybe look at it again. Set this in draw mode. Something's odd here. There should be an offset, but there isn't. Yeah, because I didn't save it here. Oh no, this is one of the cases where I think we have to set this offset dirty or something, or else it won't work. It could be one of those cases, I'm not sure. So in order to test this ever, we need to define these layer offsets. The layer offsets will be different later, but now it's okay if they are just one away. And now we see the preview is correct. Also when rotating. Also when picking stuff up. But if I only have one object, then it's bugged. Come here, Luna. Come. Oh, come. Now she's staying. Now you can't see her. I would have to change the angle of the camera. Then she won't like that I move. Ah, never mind. Never mind. She jumped off. Yeah. just force my other cat now. And basically then it will be yeah, it will be some kind of animal abuse channel. Yeah, just pick one cat after another. Hey Miri, come here. Huh? Miri. Hey Luna. Lens ist auch mit. Ah, komm her. Ah. I think she's getting used to it. That was a fail. Okay, I have to take care of her. Oh, aber come here. But I think she's mad. I think she will jump off. Cancel. There she goes. And she's excited because of something. But hey, better she's excited to, I don't know, see me or whatever, than if not. So. Now both cats don't really know what they want. Just checking their options. So I still try to find why we use the correct positions with the offset in one case and we don't in the other, and it really seems like we're doing the same until this point. So you can just go inside here and look what we do with the offset, and this will translate the position to this offset. Weird. So the problem is we already have the right functions for this. So first I wanted to simplify the functions, but it's actually not that I see where that we have to make this much simpler. We just have to understand what's happening. Let's debug.log. When we store something, the offset of the correspondent object. Also, let's debug log the name of the object. Now this is always in... No, sometimes it's a positive value. No, okay, the value seems legit. And now there should be no positive second value. That's correct. Yeah, let's put in a positive second value. Yep, okay. So the offset is correct. It's just not applied, I think. See? Yeah, okay, I can't see the offset here. But, it's weird. If I plug in this offset into this function, I think it might not work, because it then will try to do this with the rotation. Could that be the problem? It works, but then it just can't do it when I'm rotating the thing. And it's not because of the offset, I think. I think we are plugging in the wrong value. Let's make this easy. Okay. Vector 3. Offset is a vector 3 0. If we don't use this picked objects mode, then we want to set the offset to the preview info dot tile selection info ref dot layer offset. Yeah, but that's only one value. Let's not rotate this time. New vector 3 0. That's 0. Okay, now let's try it out. Let's see if that works. And because we have two cases here, and we now try to handle these two cases separately. So it works with normal setting. Works rotated here. It just works. And now if I use the picker, hey, it works. We did it. We did it. Holy shit. Oh dear. It's huge. Now we still have to well, the very last option that we now miss is to change the offset on the fly. Not in this mode. This mode, as I said, I will never actually use this mode. Oh, what if we rotate here? I think it won't do anything. No, we can't rotate with the box function. But never mind that. Yeah. So what if I rotate one to the right, use the box function? Oh, it actually works. Oh, but whatever. Okay, never mind. I just wanted to say, hey, let's fix this. Actually, it's already working. Only one thing left, and that is to have a point attached to the mouse that is going to display the offset. And first of all, I want to just initialize it. And that would be if we change this group mode. If we have this oh no, then we call a function which is going to be called change offset point. Display. And now we could toggle in a boolean. Well, let's actually put this as a boolean. Maybe we want to call this externally later, make it easier. But for now, this is an internal function. So this has a boolean show point. If we will show point, then we want to show the point. That will be more complicated. If not, then we want to destroy the point. And this is a one game object offset point. And this offset point is going to be inside of here, and it's if this offset point is not null. We could also make like this. Then we wanted to destroy the point. I think we have to call destroy immediate because of editor mode. And we show the point and how. So first we have to find a float. Float highest offset. Then we have to iterate through all the correspondent time things. So we need to have the paint tool. Short point, and we have this paint tool. So there's a lot of checks here, and we also have to check if we can get the active tile map like this. In this case, there's so many things. We can skip this part here with the boolean. We can just say if we have this paint on timer group and all these conditions are true, and else we destroy immediate. So that changes the function inside of here, and we can also make this its own function inside of here. It doesn't take too much space. Just we name this now because it sets the offset point display. And then we want to have the mouse position inside. Okay. Vector free mouse position. So in this case, if the offset point has already been set up, so the position of this. Oh, come on. Transform position. It's going to be the mouse position minus vector, no, not minus new vector 3, and then this will be 0, 0, and the highest offset will be inside of this. Okay, so you have to do this before calculate the point. And then we iterate through all the for each on the timer preferences. And if related time map dot get component, the ref time map info dot offset is bigger than the highest offset, then we say this is going to be the value that we read out of here. Oh, it's a little bit weird. Maybe there would be a search function that does that automatically. I don't know any. So if you have that set point, great. Just change the position. Else we create one. See what kind of bug we have there. Oh yeah, it expects the mouse position. And now we need this event to be in front of this method. Okay. And we make this I think this could be one line though. I think it's better as a one-liner. I think it's still readable. Yeah, I think it's still readable. Right, so the only thing that I sometimes hate when you're doing one-liners, one-liners tend to be beautiful and they look like you really had to have a deep knowledge, and it also feels nice to have this power to have this one line of code that does a lot of things, but in most of the cases just decreases the readability, and that's why simple code does not require you to write single lines of code. And in this case, I can completely support that we do one line of code because you can still read what is going on. You know, okay, we catch the current event and take the mouse position. In that moment where you read mouse position, okay, out of some current event, you kind of know what is going on there, and can imagine that this is taking the mouse position off the screen, you can pretty much guess it from what's written here. Also, this mouse to world, that is. Also, this is the mouse world position. This is very. Also, we use the camera. This is very hard not to understand that this is just the position of the mouse. I think we are very clear that this is the mouse position. Yeah. So what was I doing? Okay, creating this offset point. Now we have this current point reference point. Let's see what this function does. I think this creates the current reference point, and I just want to copy the function here. Yeah. So this is the code that creates the point, and I'm going to reuse it because it's very useful. Let's call this offset point. Offset reference point. Yeah, I think that's descriptive created. It's actually not register it. That we created it. We will destroy it when... Oh, no. We will destroy it when... On disable. We have to make sure that we destroy this on disable. Also make sure that we have a hidden grid when we destroy the hidden grid. Now I think we, in most of cases, we do have one. Let's just check, make a check for that. Okay, now offset point. Where do we use that one? Yeah, here. So we need to set the current parent. I don't really care about the current parent, to be honest. Let's not set the parent. And in either case, we need to set the position in the end. So we can get rid of the if-else structure. Just say if there's no offset point, then we want to create one. I just expect this to not work for some reason. But let's just see if we can have this offset point. And yeah. Oh, there it is. And now it's gone. I think I did set this up wrong. If we use the paint tool, yeah, we have to see that we use the paint tool for this. Yeah, now we have this point attached to the mouse, but it's not working. So this highest offset seems to be null. Let's see what this displays. I think this will just display 0. Yeah, it says the highest offset is 0. I mean that's not correct. Or did these values reset themselves? I wouldn't say that. I wanted to see if maybe this has not been set up correctly. I will go again into the test level and check if these values have been set. Oh, and we created way too many offset points. It's not right. I wonder about that. No, the offset has been set up correctly. I just was wondering why it was set to 0. I thought I did set them up before, and maybe, just maybe, I didn't save it. But I find it kind of odd that it was that the values have not been set up. I mean, maybe I didn't save up because I didn't want to have all the test objects that have been created to be saved. No reason for that though. But why is the highest offset so low? So if this offset is bigger than the highest offset. And just look at that with debug log. This and that here. And when we displays that, we also want to have the name of the related time map. Okay, for some reason it doesn't compile. This. Okay, let's select another object. I'm so confused why there's only one offset. So the offset point seems to work as intended. But when I saved this scene, I had a lot of offset points, so I'm a little bit confused here how that could happen. Also, the only instance where we create an offset point, we make very much sure that we save, that we don't create multiple offset points. So that's pretty hard to mess up actually. But the core problem is that we never go inside of this if clause. So what is going on here? These should have layer offsets. So inside of this list there are related time maps, and if I click this related time map, it does have it does have this time map selection info, and it has a layer offset. Plus, how can this be broken?
blessed saint. An honest death is like a blessing. Let death come once and for all. Plenteous blood is lost.
And it also does seem to go through the right tile maps. The names pretty hard to be broken. Yeah, that's odd. And then we get this tile map selection info. Tile map selection info. Let's nonetheless display if we can really get this. Because normally I wouldn't question this, but hey, we don't get this, so of course I'm going to question this. What is going on here? Ah, I see. I have to. Of course, it's a minus value. Ah, okay. So let's just make sure that we use map.apps. Now, why would I use map.apps? Because it can start at 0 and it could be positive or negative. Now we have, I'm basically assuming this is starting at 0. If not, I'm pretty much It could be possible that we don't want to start at 0. That's bad. We could start at 1 and end with -4. And there are legit reasons for this. How do we catch this though? So we would have to catch the highest value and the lowest one, and then decide where we put the point. But basically we can't. No. We can't. We can't work with that, because what I want to do here is later I want to have the root of the point. I want to have this point, and then I want to have my mouse here at this point. And then I want to have the offset point a little bit underneath. Like, I have my mouse here, and where the rock is, there would be the offset point. And then I can just adjust the point, so it would be closer or further away from the mouse, and that the objects automatically adjust their distance to the mouse. This is my final function that I want to have. And if I start at 1 and end at -4, it's possible. Oh no, that is possible. It's possible. It's just a little bit more complicated. Arc. And now that I know this, I can't ignore that. I can't play dumb and say, hey, I'm just not supporting this function. Not if I want to release it. Oh, come on. So having a consistently good quality in such a framework with all the options that you can think of. Holy shit, that's a lot of work. Just so much additional work, because and then you have all these edge cases where somebody tries something weird or wants to use this weird setting, and you're like, do I want to spend all this effort in my tool function to support this this edge case, or will I be too lazy for that? And of course, I'm not going to say I'm too lazy. Yeah. So that's a little bit unfortunate though, because that means that I have to put in more effort. So we can't just go from math app. Great. How do we even know where we end, where we start and where we end? They could be unsorted in any way. Wait. Nonetheless, we're going to do this. This object. Okay, just a random stone that seems to have been bugged, but yeah, it's we're working in test mode. So. Oh, come on. Now I'm really confused. Well, we are just going to make this offset point appear at the right position. I think. Let's try it out. What's going to happen? And we also have to change the color of the offset point. Okay. So right now it's in the wrong direction. Yeah, there's the offset point. Now when we rotate, the offset point is not rotating. how do we set this up? I know there's rotation functions inside of this. Let's look at this one and try to rotate the preview of the offset point. I think that doesn't work. To rotate the offset. Okay, let's just try this out. Now this of course is not perfect yet. Now we have 2 offset points. Or such. Okay, why do we have... Oh! Oh shit, how many offset points do we have? Okay, so it created an infinite amount of offset points. I think it creates one for every brush or so. Yeah, that might be the case. Yay, now we can rotate it. And that looks correct. Yay, we can rotate. And now we could also try to get different rotation angles inside, which is going to be very exciting, but we are not going to do this today. This is the function that will come in tomorrow. What we are going to do now is just to change the color of the offset point display, and then we call it a day. So let's look at this label here. Okay, didn't find something unique. I'm trying to find where they are defined. There was a list where you could just see all of those editor icons. Yeah, it's I can see it inside of here. And I want to have this point to be red. Yeah. I want it to be red. And I also want the description to be read. Just try number 6 then. That is, but it has not loading the icons yet. So, ooh, okay, it's very aggressive to be honest. Yeah, but I think that's all right. Okay, now I saved this up. I can close it now. Yay! And thank you for tuning in so far. So it has been a very good progress for the time being, and we're just missing the last function. And that last function will be that we can actually rotate this by another degree than 90, and that we can change the offset on the fly. Now I said there's a specific case where you could not start at 0 but go from 2 to -3, and I'm not too happy about that. Because that would mean it would make the calculation for the offset point a little bit harder. Well, not impossible, but since it's an unsorted list, it's not that easy to see where you start and where you end up. Now, you never assume that a list is sorted. A list is a list and it can be in any order. But I know that the elements inside of there appear to be sorted. So we might just use that to adjust the correspondent algorithm to find the offset value for the offset point. Right now, if you would start at 3 and at the end with -2, the offset would think it would have to be at 3, even though that's the start and at the end. So that's a little bit flawed. I don't have a case where I need it. I don't know why it would be good. It could be. So maybe someone wants to set it up like this, and yeah, then it won't bug. And for maybe some people do this for some kind of workaround, and yeah, why not then? Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to sleep, going to work, and be back tomorrow at somewhere in the evening. And I wish you all a very good night. Sleep well, and see you then. Goodbye.